Hey everybody, welcome back. So, sorry that there's not been a lot of great content. I'm gonna throw in there. I got a little bit of content about us pulling a motor on a SN95 GT that had I don't know the condition lower end. It doesn't seem like it was aftermarket or anything, but that had a blower on it, which was neat to me, but the carnage from that was just amazing and it was cool. So I didn't get a whole lot of footage of it because, mind you, it is at work, so there wasn't a whole lot I could really get there. But after pulling that, it has been 2 days now and we have a special surprise coming to the channel, a new build. The FC sadly is going in exchange for this entirely because I love the FC, but a good buddy of mine offered me a trade that I just could not, in my right mind, pass up. I literally am trading my rolling shell that I painted in exchange for this running. I don't know if it drives. It definitely runs though. Like full car, motor, everything, without rust, as far as I know. To give you a little bit of a hint, some of the fiberglass over by the hood doesn't look perfect, but I think we're fine. And I already have like a shopping list made for it. We're gonna get an FDF angle kit. We're gonna get Serbs. We're gonna get. I want to see if we can get some new rear suspension in it. I'm gonna throw BCs on it regardless, but like some new bushings, some new mounts and stuff. Like I want to be able to redo this right. I want this to be a really cool car. We're gonna get heads for it. We're gonna get what else are we getting? We're gonna get cam for it. Is it a swapped car? It might be a swapped car. I think it is. 90% sure it's not the original motor that was in it. Yeah, no, it's definitely a swapped car. It's in the text message. Sorry, I have to go through all this because, mind you, I'm driving home now. I have to drive 2.5 hours to work and from work, and so I'm trying to think of what else we're doing. The motor in it is carbureted currently. I think we're going to upgrade that carb that's in it to a Holley. Just a bunch of the guys at work think that that's the move, especially because it will be the new drift car. They keep telling me that for what I do, using a Holley is probably the best thing I can get, because while most people would run more of, since it is still going to be a street car, most people would run like an Edelbrock or something. They said because of the style of load that I will be putting on this car, it'd be easier to have a little less street ability and buy the Holley. So we have a Holley at the shop conveniently, I think, that I'm going to be running on it. I'm going to be making the exhaust. I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm thinking about making some custom headers that go into a Y pipe. I think that's what I wanted to do with it. Current plans for it are, 430 horsepower. I got to put a quick release on it, of course. I got to see if they make one. I do have to manual swap it, which is going to be so much fun. I already know what I'm putting behind it. Put a T56 behind it, because I don't want to have to be pulling this apart all the time because I put some cheaper dog water transmission behind it, and it breaks, or like I get irritated having to spend $2,000 on a clutch every time the clutch burns out. So I think we're going to try to keep it super simple. I want as little modification, front driveline wise. Like I want this motor to have a trans that's made for that motor, but that is solid. And I want to make this car where I could run it on 3 wires. I want to keep the pop-ups though, so I might put the pop-up motors on its own switch. I'm going to put it on a keypad. We're going to delete the key itself. Fuel tank, I'm going to drop the tank in a couple days so that I'm going to double check it, just make sure it's perfectly clean and all that. If not, I'm going to order a new tank, or I might order a fuel cell. doing a fuel cell. I will be updating all the lines to run E85 because it is a carb, so I don't have to have flex fuel sensor. I can just run whatever the hell I want. The motor's gonna take it. So like, why not? My biggest thing is the kit I want to get. I think we have pistons and rods and stuff at work that I'm gonna buy on the low from our main man Jeff. I will plug in pictures of his Camaro when we get around to being able to get pictures of it. Yeah, I can't believe that this car was only $500. Like literally, like I hate saying this, but it is a barn find car. It is older. Well, not really. I mean, compared to a lot of the shit we work on, it's not that much older. I don't even think it's older than the FC, but this car was found in the middle of nowhere in Hialeah. I think that's how you say that, down in Miami. My buddy found it and offered it to me originally for free. And I was going to trade the FC for an E36 so I could have a daily instead of driving the van. But yeah, no, so I think we're gonna get home. It's gonna be dark by the time we get home, so the pictures and videos won't do it justice. I'll try to see if I can get something cool. Hopefully it's not too dark. Hopefully it's like raining and I can like get the lights to turn on and everything, and we can do a really cool little video just explaining what it is. I think this might be my first like over 20-minute video, which will be fucking awesome. But, oh, sorry about the shirt, guys. You all know we don't like Civics over here. Just was a free t-shirt, so free t-shirt's a free t-shirt. No, but hopefully me and all my coworkers at Full Tilt over the next couple Saturdays can get well, step one is, so the FC isn't leaving the channel, just so you guys know that. My buddy Carson, who's getting it, still wants me to put a motor in it, still wants me to do a lot of stuff for it. He asked me to do it because it was my car. He trusts me. He's seen a lot of the work I do. He knows, well, yeah, videos and little shorts that I've put out on my buddy, all that my buddies have put out of me working on their cars. Yeah, some of the times, some of the fixes are funny, but everything holds up stout, and if it's not better than OEM, I don't do it. So we're going to keep it on the channel. That will be coming, I think, to the shop in order for me to do a really simple swap. Like we're turnkey 350 small block swapping it. I think for him, it's just, the idea was he wants it on a key though, so we're going to make sure that we set everything up all nice and pretty. Body control, I'm thinking about trying to either convince him to run a Terminator X or something where I have existing wiring and ECU so that I can cut everything else out and I can run a BCM. Just because in my brain, having two separate systems like that, especially for what he's going to do with the car, he's literally just going to street drive it. It's going to look pretty. It's going to come to our booth every year at every event, or well, at every event that we do that he's able to come. It's still going to get painted. It's still going to get a body kit. The new car that I will be having in exchange for the FC, I'm thinking about repainting it just the same color that it is. I can't decide on wheel color. I want to run something like bright just because it'd be funny. And then other than that, I'm thinking about with the setup I'm going to run, potentially, maybe a little down the line, running like a high-rise intake just for the look, just because it looks sweet. I don't know yet, though. We'll see. I definitely got to tear it into it a little bit. I definitely got to get suspension off, stuff like that. But I'm going to cut this little part in right now to us working on the SN95, and then it will cut back to this clip of me checking out the new car, which will be fucking amazing. So, I'll see y'all in a second. What's up, everybody? As you can see, it's clearly the next day. I didn't get home till like obnoxiously late on Friday. I didn't get a chance to actually see the car until today. And I figured it'd be best if I, you know, like rinsed it off, you know, tried to get it running, tried to get everything all nice and, you know, solved and situated. But I figured the best thing to do, I guess, would be to introduce you guys to our new pro car, well, our new drift car, soon to be Gypsy Danger.